Example, Listening Skill 2. Listen to a part of a lecture in an astronomy class.
Halley's Comet, which passes by our planet every 76 years, last came by our planet in 1986. This comet was named after astronomer Edmund Halley, who correctly predicted its return in 1758, 16 years after his death.
Number 1. What is stated in the lecture about Halley's Comet? Number 2. What does the lecturer say about Edmund Halley? Listening Exercise 2. Passage 1. Questions 1 through 6. Listen as a student talks to an office worker on campus.
Hi, I need to get a parking sticker.
Well, you've come to the right place. Let me ask you a few questions. First, are you a student?
Yes, I am.
And have you ever purchased a student parking sticker before?
No, I haven't. This is the first time I've gotten a parking sticker.
Okay. And do you have your student ID with you?
I do.
And how are you going to pay for the sticker? With cash, check, credit card, or debit card?
By check.
That's fine. All right. All you need to do is fill out this form and write your check, give me the form and the check, and then show me your student ID.
Do I have to bring my car over here so you can put the sticker on it?
No, that's not necessary. I'll give you the sticker and you can put it on your car. Just be sure to put it in the right place.
Where do I need to put it?
On the front window of the car on the right-hand side. No, wait a minute. Not on the right-hand side. It should be on the left-hand side.
Front window, left side. Okay, I've got it.
Now, do you know about the various parking areas on campus?
Well, I've noticed that the parking areas on campus are marked with different colors, but I'm not sure what these different colors mean.
It's really very easy. The parking areas are marked with 2 different colors. The blue parking areas are for faculty and staff, and the yellow parking areas are for students.
And I'm a student, so that means I can park in the yellow parking areas and not the blue ones.
That's exactly right. Now, let me get that sticker for you.
Number 1. What is the student's situation? Number 2. How is the student going to pay? Number 3. What does the student not need to do? Number 4. Where does the sticker go? Number 5. What is stated about parking on campus? Number 6. Who parks in which areas? Passage 2. Questions 7 through 11. Listen to a discussion by some students who are taking a drama class.
We need to get going on our class project for drama class. We have to present a scene from our town in costume and with props. Our performance is only in 3 weeks, and that's not very much time for all we have to do.
Let's see. We've already decided on a scene from our town.
And we know who's going to play each part. Bill, you're going to be the stage manager. That's a big part in this play. Tina, You're going to play Emily, and I'm going to play George. We're going to do a scene from the part of the play that takes place before George and Emily's wedding. I've already started learning my lines. What about you two?
I've already started working on my lines.
And I'm familiar with mine too. I think we're ready to read through the scene together.
Why don't we discuss what we're going to do about costumes and props first, and then we can run through the scene together.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
I think so too.
Number 7. When is the student's performance? Number 8. Which of these is not a character in the scene? Number 9. How familiar are the students with their lines? Number 10. What is stated about the scene? Number 11. What are the students going to discuss next? Passage 3. Questions 12 through 17. Listen to a lecture in an education class.
All of you are enrolled in this introductory education course because you want to become teachers. I'd like to introduce this course with a little information about the life of a teacher a century ago. I hope you'll understand this information about early teachers, and I think you'll appreciate how much the life of a teacher has changed over the past century. Early in the 20th century, the life of a teacher was quite different from what it is now. There were very strict rules that governed every aspect of the teacher's life. The rules weren't just about how a teacher could conduct herself in the classroom and on the school grounds. There were also numerous rules that governed just about everything a teacher did. Here are some of the rules. Teachers had to follow strict rules about their appearance. They were sometimes told not to wear colorful clothing, not to dye their hair or wear it loose, and not to wear their skirts above the ankle. Teachers' whereabouts during after-school hours were also strictly regulated. There were rules forbidding teachers to go to bars and to ice cream parlors. There were rules requiring teachers to be home after 8 in the evening. And there were some rules forbidding them to leave town without permission. Just about any action a teacher wanted to take could be regulated. Teachers could be forbidden to smoke or to drink. They were also sometimes forbidden to spend time with men or to marry if they wanted to remain teachers.
Number 12. Who is listening to the lecture? Number 13. The rules discussed in the lecture relate to what period of time? Number 14. What is stated in the lecture about the rules for teachers? Number 15. What rules about clothing are discussed in the lecture? Number 16. What were teachers required to do in the evening? Number 17. Where were teachers forbidden to go? Passage 4. Questions 18 through 23. Listen to a discussion by some students taking a geology class.
Okay, so the next type of mineral we need to talk about is iron pyrite.
Iron pyrite? Isn't that what's also called fool's gold?
Yes, it is.
Why is iron pyrite called fool's gold?
It's called fool's gold because it can look sort of like gold, and sometimes people who found iron pyrite thought they'd found gold.
So iron pyrite kind of looks like gold? What exactly does it look like?
It can be shiny golden in color, but its crystals have a different shape from golden crystals. Iron pyrite crystals are cubical in shape. Crystals of gold aren't.
How does iron pyrite get its shiny golden color if it's not gold?
I know the answer to that. Iron pyrite gets its shiny golden color from the mix of elements in it, the elements it contains.
Iron pyrite's made from a mix of elements?
Yes, iron pyrite's a compound of iron and sulfur, so it's very different from gold because it's made of this compound.
And it's also quite different from gold in how it reacts to heat. Iron pyrite has a very strong reaction to heat.
Why? What happens when iron pyrite's heated?
When iron pyrite's heated, it smokes and develops a strong, an awful odor.
And gold doesn't have that kind of reaction to heat?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know where the name pyrite came from?
I think I know that. It came from the Greek word for fire, didn't it?
Yes, it did. If you strike iron pyrite with metal, then it produces sparks. Some ancient cultures used to use iron pyrite to start fires. They couldn't have used gold that way.
So iron pyrite did have some use, even if it really wasn't gold.
Number 18. In what way is iron pyrite similar to gold? Number 19. Why is iron pyrite called fool's gold? Number 20. What is iron pyrite composed of? Number 21. How does iron pyrite react to heat? Number 22. Where did the word pyrite come from? Number 23. How did some ancient cultures use iron pyrite?